Friends, hey, it's Lisa from Black Women Stitch and the Stitch Please podcast, and you are helping me to figure out how many pairs will I be able to cut from this. I want to back out. What we're looking at here is a piece of 1 yard of fabric that's been folded with the selvages in. This is a selvage edge, and that is a selvage edge. What I'm going to do now is my absolute best to sew. Watch your eyes for warning for vertigo, fixing up so I can give you the top most part of the flow here. Up, up, up. Very good. Muy bien. Muy bien. Okay. Now you can see a little bit. There we are. So this task is to cut the, this is one pair and this is one pair. What I'm excited about is this middle. Ooh. Yes, I'm very excited, y'all, about the middle. What I'm excited about is the middle because I might be able to get one or two pairs out of the middle, which would be a very big deal. I also only have about 15 minutes, so this will be just perfect. Okay, here we go. This pair is the Lucky Briefs from Rad Patterns. I like it because it's a 3-seam panty, and this is the lining for it. You only need to cut one because when you sew it together, you're essentially sewing the entire thing together. This other pattern on this side is the Sabrina Shorties by Made for Mermaids. This is a 4-seam panty, and it connects through this piece. So you have to have two of these pieces, and one of them has to be from that outside fabric. Otherwise, your drawers are going to look very weird. So there's this. Okay. I think we're ready to cut, and then we'll be ready to refold and cut again. I'm using these G's Bend pattern weights. Haha, these are really coasters. I got some of these for my sister's birthdays because I like to build their birthday gifts throughout the year. So I'll see things that I think that we'll like or that they'll like, and if I like it, I think they'll like it, and I get it for them. So we were raised always having three. My mother um, would buy us things in three. We buy things in three if we like them. Oh, I think this will be good. My sister. Anyway, I bought them some of these coasters. And the fact that now I don't even think of them as coasters, I think of them as pattern weights, means that my sisters don't need them. Why would I give my sisters pattern weights? I should absolutely keep these for myself. Like, it's like I'm being selfish by even giving it to them. I'm hoping, oh good, this is good enough. Look, this is a straight edge at the top, so I'm gonna shift this up. And there we go. That's even more fabric saved. You want to keep all this stuff within the grain lines, of course, but I don't do pattern Jenga because grain lines are real. Please, y'all, don't follow behind me doing this rotary cutter like this. I already sliced my finger and altered my fingerprints and need a tetanus shot. So I really am risking it all right now, as the kids say. All right. This. Okay. I'm gonna come around this way, this side to get down. Here's the bottom, the top and bottom. And here's this piece. And now we need a third piece, which is that one, but I'll get that from over there before I cut. I mean, after I cut this one. This crotch lining can be anything, and so because it's not going to show, I will probably use a scraps. If you get this cut straight, it can be the top and the bottom can be the same. So let's keep that in mind. I'm just going to slice the pattern and not the fabric. That'll be fine. It'll all get resolved in the seam allowance. Again, I'm keeping that same line. So I could have rolled it up and wasted less fabric, but oh well. I have had this fabric sitting in my collection for so many years. I was trying to remember what this piece looked like because that I absolutely do need to use what I have. Okay, so here is this one. What I'm going to do is scoot it this way. Scoot it this way. This part would typically be kind of a wasted loose end, but if we fold it here, then I'll be able to get this piece that I need. Let me see how it's, make sure I can get it to match the front. This will be important because it connects through the front. Okay, so this way. Oh, I see. I have to do it this way. You see how it wasn't matching up? The symmetry wasn't going properly. So I'm doing this. All right, there we go. So now I can put this on. Just turn it a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Yeah, just like it can kind of. This is going to be this is the center front, and so I want the stripe to match as much as possible. And that one, you kind of don't really even see the stripe that much, so I'll try to, yes. Lisa, it's good enough, baby. It's good enough. You're doing a good job. Calm down. Okay. Okay, here. And here, and here. And keeping my fingers out of the way. That was bad. That was a bad cut. It was bad to run into that melamine like that. Let's see. All right. So this is everything we need for the. See, so you'll put it together like that. There we go. Do that. And then the other pieces over there. So voila. There. And then I will cut the lining for this from something else. But the test is what else? How many more pairs using this little, much smaller pattern piece? Well, what do we get? I know I think I can definitely get one. I definitely feel like one is a possibility. But I don't know. I know, because I know I could definitely get one more, but can I get like of this little scrap? If I could get two, oh, that would be incredible. So I'm just being as judicious as possible with the layering here. I guess what I could do is use this curl here, because I'm gonna have to press it out, which is totally fine. It's not that big a spot, and I think it'd be helpful because of this big cut here. Okay, well done, Reese. Good job. Just go over a tiny, 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 tiny. Right here, right here. Okay, good. Look, that's fitting. We'll go down again because we got a little too close. But here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we are. Nice and neat. Okay. That's going to get us one, and this other piece over here. Especially if I push this over, will get us the third pair. But let us see. I don't know, y'all. It could be something. We could maybe get three pair. I mean, two pair out of here. That would be amazing. So that is what we're looking at. I will get that laid out. I will get that laid out. And then I have to have a meeting shortly. So well, this may be with, oh, I can save this to be a lining or another piece if I make, no, this is a useful piece, is what I'm saying. Okay, so there we go. You see, I also have written down the size that I use, like here's the leg elastic, here's the waist elastic. It's a very weird combination of words. It's not quite a tongue twister, but you definitely stumble. Waist and elastic. Okay, let's do this one. And then we'll be ready to see what we can squeeze out. Go over as much as possible. This way. I think I can do a little more. I'm being judicious because the more I use of this side, the more, or the less I use of this side, the more that's available for a fresh pair. So I'm trying to, this is why I'm, if y'all saw, what I'm talking about. I'm not even worried about the seam allowance here, I'm not worried about these little dots showing or even the white because I'm going to be serging it and all that'll be covered. Also, one of my sisters does not like clutter, and so she's not going to want these. She's going to think they're, why would I'm going to help her by not giving her clutter. Oh, somebody give me my Nobel Prize. Okay. Watch that finger. I do not have a current tetanus shot. All right. Okay. Gotta get going because I have my meeting in 2 minutes, but this is what I wanted to show you. This is the question. I got 3 pair out of 1 yard, and now I have this as the middle. How many pairs can I get out of this? That's the question now. Yay, super exciting. Well, thanks so much for joining. Appreciate y'all being here. And come back next time and we'll help you get your stitch together. I might come back and see how how this offcut section worked. But I hope everybody has a good day. Bye. Clearly, I'm still learning.